Sandra here from Atelier Vintage Rose. Welcome to my channel. Today I want to show you how I made a little box and a bigger box for the presents that I got. So here is the tutorial. Enjoy! Here I've got two items that I want to make boxes for. One is a double pack of chocolates and the other one is a beaded pen. So I just drew out a pattern. And I will start with the chocolate. The pattern is like this. Here I've got my chocolate bars. So I want to draw out how big my chocolate bar is and what size I need. So that is my main panel. I will show you right here. This is my main panel of the size. So it doesn't matter if you use inches or centimeters. You just measure out your main panel. That's where you start with. Then you want to know the depth of your box. And in my case, that was, I believe, 2 centimeters, yeah. And you can do an inch, you can do whatever depth or height of the box you want. And you do that on this side of the box and on this side. So this is a depth and this is a depth. So you have a main panel and you have 2 depths. Then you're going to repeat the main panel. So you're going to repeat the main panel again. And this is your end. So you have a main panel, a depth, a main panel, a depth. And this is a glue strip. So you also need a glue, always need a glue strip on the side. So that is how wide your paper is going to be. Next is the bottom. So the bottom is the same depth as, the same size as the depth. So that's the same size as this one. So depth size. And all the way across. Then you're going to repeat that on the top also. So this is also depth size. And the only thing you need extra for this kind of a box is a flap that you tuck in to close the box. So I take about 5/8 of an inch, 1.5 centimeter to tuck in the box. So that's the extra size that you need. And if you have that, you're going to just measure it all up. You're going to measure this size and this size. And then you're going to cut that out of your paper. So in this case, here again is the front and the back, 2 depths. One is a depth on the bottom, a depth on the top, and here is that little flap. And then we're going to cut it in, and I will show you on the back side. So here is the first depth that we draw on this side. And we are going to start at the bottom. You're going to cut in this straight. These 2 big flaps are straight. And from those little tiny things, you're going to make tabs. So you're going to minor these corners on both sides. For the side one, you're going to just cut off the edges here on this side. Cut off the edges so you have a glue strip. And then for the top, we are going to do exactly the same thing as the bottom. Cut in straight at the 2 panels that we draw and 2 tabs. We are going to minor these corners in, and then for the last piece we are going to round the corners of the flap that is going to be tucked in. And then all you need to do is glue this box together. So first you're going to fold and glue it on the glue strip. So you're going to fold all the lines. That's what I did next. I'm folding all the lines. And then it doesn't matter how big your box is going to be if you want a box like this. Because if you don't have enough paper in what size, whatever, you just glue paper on it. So if this was, for example, my extra paper, I just glue it on here and then I'm going to measure again, measure through, if you understand what I say. So, but first I'm going to make this a glue strip and I'm going to glue that in. And then I'm going to fold that panel over here all the way up over the glue strip and make sure the bottom is aligned. So I'm just going to glue this shut like this. And then my next step is I'm going to fold it the other way, is to close the bottom. And since this is the back of my box and this is going to be the front of my box, then I'm going to put the front of the box away from me, and I always put these in, and then this one first and this one over, so this is a smooth line. So that's what I'm going to glue right now. And you can use your ruler to get in there and make sure it's all flattened out, so glued down. And then what we have to glue is this strip, because I'm going to glue that on the inside just for some stability. So I'm going to fold this open, glue this strip on the inside for some stability. So I'm just going to glue that on the inside, like so. And then my box is ready. So this is my box. And the next one I'm going to show you is when you want to see what's inside, then my tip is to print your papers double-sided or use double-sided papers. I will put my chocolate bars in, and then you can see it all closed, like so. And I'm going to decorate this one. And the next one is for the pen, and I want to show a little bit of what I made, and that is going to be a little bit of a different box. I measured it already out, and I have to score that box now. So I'm going to score this box, and this box is going to be 3 centimeters wide. And this time I use centimeters, but you can use whatever size you like. So 3 centimeters, that's a panel. Then I do 2 centimeters for my sides. So 2 centimeters. Then I need 3 more centimeters. That's here. And then I need 2 more centimeters for the side. And then I automatically have a glue strip on that side. Then I need 2 centimeters from the bottom, because that's the same size as the depth that I'm using. And then I have to figure out how high do I want this to be. I believe I said I wanted that 15 centimeters. That's about 6 inches, but for those pens it's all the same. So I'm going to put that mark on here. That's about here. So 17, sorry. 2 plus 15 is 17 centimeters. Then I'm going to do those depths again. That's 2 centimeters, that's 19. And I'm going to cut it off after 1.5 centimeters. That is about here. So yeah. And with this one, I want to make a little window so I can see what is inside. So I'm going to fold it first so I can see where everything is. And now I want some windows is in this this cute little box. So I want it in this panel. So the panel without, this is a loose panel. This is the panel, the middle panel, because these are the sides. I want it in the middle panel. That's always my front. So this is going to be my flap. This is my middle panel. And here I want some hearts cut out. So I'm going to put my pen there. And I see that I want the bigger heart to be around here. Is it in the middle? I wanted to cut it out here, and then I would like one on top and one above and one below. So I'm going to cut that out in my cutting machine now. You can always draw a window and just cut out a window for that. So here are my cut out windows, and I can use those little hearts for a charm or for just gluing it on other presents or whatever. So never throw away anything is my motto. So yeah, I got that out, and then I made one of these glitter laminated papers, and I'm going to cut a piece out. I have a tutorial and that I will link below this video for this one. It's a short. And this time I'm going to glue this with art glitter glue. And when that's dry, you can start cutting the paper. So I'll start with the glue edge. I know that I always have to cut this in, and this is my glue strip. That's the first one. Then I have two panels. I have a panel here, that's the big one, and another big one. So I'm going to cut this straight, and I'm going to cut this one straight and this one straight as well. Let me see where it is, right there. Then I have these two. So these were the big panels. Let me show it like this. And then I have these two, so I can minor those corners or get them in an angle. Cut them in an angle. And then for this one, we are going to just cut it over there, because that one is the glue strip. So that's the bottom that you're going to cut. And for the top, we are going to do a little bit different. So this is my front, and I want to keep the whole front. So I'm going to cut this in a straight line all the way up to where my box is going, like this. And this is actually the panel that will tuck in. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to very small minor those corners. I don't know if that's the right term, or just cut it in an angle, very small. And then I'm going to take one of my corner punches, and I think I'm going to use this one this time. I'm going to give this a little bit of a rounded edge, like this. So I know this is my tuck spot. Then what is left here is I need a flap here, I need a flap here, and I need a panel there. So what I know for sure that I can cut off is that top strip. From both of them, I can cut off the top strip. So this one can go, and let me fold this back. This one can go all the way. Okay, here I want to make this one a tab. So I'm going to angle the thing, and this one needs to be straight, and this one in an angle, and in an angle. So there is my box, and you can make any size box you like this. And then again, we are going to fold it. So first glue in this glue strip. And as long as you don't glue the bottoms close, you can always store them this way. So they can be stored flat. But as soon as you want to give them as a present, you can just do this. So again, I'm going to, this is my front. I'm going to put it away from me and I'm going to fold these in, glue them in. And now it's a little bit difficult to get my ruler in, but I do have something like this, and I can always try to get that in to just make sure that everything is glued down there. So like so. I don't know why, but this one did not glue straight. And I want it to be a little bit straight, please. Thank you. So I hope that doesn't give any problems. But then we have this little flap and I'm going to fold that inside. And then, well, you don't have to glue anymore because this is how you fold it close. Let me see. Here you go. So solve that one. So this is how it opens up, and you could just give this a little nudge, a tiny little nudge, so you can open it a little bit better. I'm going to do that with my scissors. Like this. And then you probably can open it a little bit better. I will put my pen in, like so. And so my present is ready. And through the windows you can see a little bit what's inside. So I'm going to decorate these two. And so here is the whole present thing that I made for my sister. Here is the beaded pen. And I put one of these bouquet of flowers where I have a little tutorial on that. In there and on there, and here it says I love chocolate. That's a die that I've got. This is from the paper collection, and this is her card that I give her, and I have a little envelope from the collection with money inside, and I'm going to just stick that behind the bouquet of flowers. And I'm also going to give these cards that are free on the website of Shabby Art Boutique. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoy making boxes. Have a great week. Bye bye.